Yes, y'all. Back with another one. Live on Struggle TV. It's your host, the Struggle Chef, a.k.a. Chef Trouble. And you already know we here at the Struggle Cafe. It's chicken palm night, baby. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? We got our chicken washed, obviously, cleaned and everything. We got our cheeses. We got our eggs. We got our breadcrumbs, a homemade sauce, some pasta, you know, a couple things ready to go. So let's work. Well, all right, y'all. Let's get right into it. You already know, man. We got our chicken clean, vinegar, lemon, water, salt, a little bit, you know, dried off, obviously. And now we just going to hit it with some seasonings. It's a basic seasoning. I mean, you can add whatever you want if you want to add a little bit more. This is just what I'm doing. Salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, little oregano, some Italian seasoning, and some fresh black pepper. That's really it. Nice and simple. You know, like I said, if you want to put some smoked paprika, you know, some tarragon, some cumin, whatever, I don't know, do whatever you want to do. But for this recipe, this is all you really need. So let's just do this. And when you when you have this much chicken or whatever, and you don't, what I should have did was pat it a little bit more to flatten them out, you know, with a tenderizer, which I didn't do. But you should do that to maximize the flavor in this chicken. The chicken breast was a little too thick for my liking, but that's what I should have did. And and if you're gonna do that, make sure that your seasoning gets all over the chicken breast, because sometimes you think you're doing something and you're really just massaging a half of a chicken breast, you know. So make sure you get all of the sides, everything in there, all the seasonings. So right now I'm just gonna put some Parmesan in my breadcrumbs. You know, obviously I got 2 beaten eggs. I got some flour that I put some onion and garlic powder in. And obviously, you already know, homemade pasta sauce. That's how we do in the Struggle Cafe. You already know. You see the video. If not, you know, go check it out. So we got our setup going. Now I'm just going to go pour a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in my pan. You don't really have to put that much. It's not deep frying. You know, you're just going to coat your chicken breast. That's all you need. And I'm throwing a half a stick of butter in also, unsalted butter. Full recipe, strugglecafe.com. You already know. Check it out. So yeah, we're just gonna get our setup going, and this, I never do this clean. So I'm not gonna hold nobody. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. It's always messy in here. So first of all, we're just gonna dredge, and we're just gonna put some basically that's just, you know, putting some flour over your chicken breast, or putting the chicken breast in the flour. Then we're gonna put our egg in there. Flip it, coat it, make sure it's all nice and coated. And then we're going to throw it in our breadcrumb mix with our Parmesan cheese. You know, I try to do this as cool and smooth as possible, but I'm never that. So let's just get that out of the way right now. So we got a chicken breast coated. I'm going to start with the biggest one that I got. Like I said, I really should have flattened them with the tenderizer, but it is what it is. And when you put your chicken breast in the pan, you know, I ain't gotta tell you, you know, but I gotta tell you, always put it away from yourself. You know, I'll start nothing and be like, what did you in the Struggle channel tell me? All right, we're gonna get our pasta sauce heated up. I'm gonna season it a little bit. If you see my my pasta sauce video, no, I don't like to season it that much for that reason. And this is what you're basically looking for. The chicken breast on the left side, you know, that was the first one we put in the pan. And that's basically what you're going for. You know, looking good. So now we're going to put our pasta in. I was going to go with the thin spaghetti, the angel hair, but I didn't have enough. So I went for the penne. We got enough of that. That's all. Let me clean up my mess, though, for the wife get back. So now we're going to start off, we're just going to taste the chicken. There's always the last chicken breast that I cook, because of the eggs, because I run out of eggs or whatever, it always comes out the worst. So I always use it as a tester, or make an excuse to use it as a tester. See what it's hitting for, and it was hitting. Like I said, it would have tasted way better if I flattened them out a little bit more. But it is what it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna chop them up and get them into the smallest pan that I can find, because I wasn't trying to clean no more dishes up in here. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's why I'm doing this, chopping them up. You know, and a lot of people do this setup a little bit different too. Everybody does it their own way. I don't, you know, this is how I do it. I just put a little bit of sauce on top, then I add my cheese, because when I heat it up, I don't like my chicken breast all extra saucy, and it just ruins it for me. I rarely use the microwave like that unless I have to, but you know, I'm working, so it ain't like I ain't got an oven at work, so we got to use the microwaves. I don't like heat it up like that. You dig? So I'm just gonna start off with some extra sharp provolone. You know, I love that on top of my chicken parm. It's not Parmesan, but whatever. You know, it's good. So now he's gonna add our mozzarella on there. And you can put as much as you want. I know the cheese pull is extra sexy. Oh, you got the cheese pull. But come on, bro. I'm not 4 years old. I'm not trying to have a whole small towel of cheese on my plate. It's just a half a chicken breast. What I need all that cheese on there for? I'm too old for that. So my bad. But yeah, I add some fresh Parmesan on top of that. Always the real stuff. You know, never the bag stuff. I mean, because why? What's the point? Especially if you made your own homemade, you got your own sauce. Come on, man. Get you some high quality pasta, some high quality cheese. Treat yourself, man. You put in the work. Treat it. So I'm just going to add in a little bit more sauce on top. You don't have to. It's super optional. Even this is optional. I got some pecorino. I forgot I had some in the fridge. I was like, you know what? Let me throw a little of this on. See what this do. And it wasn't a bad idea. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, it's optional. You don't have to. So I'm gonna put it in my broiler for about 400 degrees. Not 400 degrees, over 400. Broiler. About 10 minutes until the cheese starts bubbling up. You already know. So I'm just gonna get our pasta sauce, throw it on our penne. We got some, there was some salt, pasta water inside there too. You know, can't leave that out. That's why I don't like to over-season my pasta sauce when I'm making it, because, you know, I always use salted pasta water. And I don't want my pasta to be too salty, you know. So I'm throwing in some fresh Parmesan on that too. You know, get it creamy, you know, tomatoey. Just hitting. It's a perfect, you know, compliment to that chicken parm. You know, season it up. Make sure it tastes good. Because if you taste something and you taste everything, but it's missing something, 9 times out of 10, that something is salt. So I got some fresh parsley, fresh basil. Just throw a little bit in there, just for a little bit of, you know, extra flavor. Not that much. It doesn't really need it. But, you know, we got our pasta all creamy, chilling, you know. If you want to add a little bit more sauce, you can. I like to add a little extra sauce to my plate. So, yeah. Our chicken is done. It took about maybe 12 minutes. Until I had to go snatch the camera. Like, come on, come take this walk. Like, look at this. Look. All right? Like, I got no culinary experience. I got no training and nothing like that. But I'm telling you, man, I've been to a lot of places. And this chicken parm is better than those places. All right? So, it is what it is. And you can come at me in the comments all you want. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, I said it. I'm standing on business tonight. It's chicken parm night. We ain't playing about this in the Struggle Cafe. You talking about some cheese pull. Look at this. Come on now. I told you I don't really like the cheese pulls like that, but that's enough. That was enough. And if you like that old Aladdin carpet pull all over your plate, then that just ain't it. You can add more, you know, mozzarella cheese on that if you like that. But I'm just gonna add some more fresh Parmigiano on that. You know, it's sexy time now. You already know. We get to the end of the videos, we smooth it out. Matter of fact, if you got to the end of the video, shout out to you, man, because a lot of people don't make it past the 2-minute, you know, the 2-minute round. And you got all the way to the end. Look at you. We family now. Welcome to the Struggle Nation. We struggle together. We ride together, we struggle together. But yeah, you got to the end of the video, thanks for watching, man. We really appreciate it here at the Struggle Cafe. You know, shout out to all the new subscribers. We see you. You know what it is. You already subscribed, so, you know, get everybody else to subscribe. Share the video. You know what I'm saying? Get the word out. Struggle Nation, we out here, baby. You know where we at. Peace.